All right, welcome to Kitchen Captain. I'm Ian Walsh, and today we're gonna dive into single sheet pan chicken shawarma. Simple weeknight meal, let's go. Okay, step one, we're gonna make some juice for our chicken to sit in while it becomes shawarma. Phase one is a whole lemon. Don't forget the body tilt when you get into your lemon. Kind of like taco neck. Get more juice. Okay, next up we have 2 cloves of garlic. Peel these things and then chop them up. Third to bat, we have 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Not done yet. On to the shawarma spices. 1.5 tbsp cumin. Not to be confused with tbsp. Yep, kind of lost count with how many I put in there, but I think that was 3. Paprika. 3/4 TSP, teaspoon, for those of you that don't know. Then turmeric, this could end up everywhere in the kitchen. Turmeric will get you too. That thing will stain the out of everything you own. 3 TSP, 3/4 of a TSP turmeric. Then give this bad girl a whisk. And that is where our chicken is going to get born into a shawarma. Scratch that. They're not gonna become shawarma in there yet. A little pinch of salt, a little crack of pepper. Shawarma home base is ready. The main event for our chicken shawarma is the chicken. Boneless, skinless breasts, and we're gonna try to cut these into like 1/2-inch slices. I'm no ruler, but my eyes tell me that's about 1/2 inch. And we kind of want them roughly around the same size because they're gonna all cook on the same sheet pan. If they're tiny, they'll cook a lot faster. If they're big old hogs of pieces, they're gonna take a while. So keep that in mind. Not all of them are gonna be perfectly uniform like anything in life, but try to get them close. Time to get nasty. Just gonna break these up, get them conversating with our shawarma sauce. And this is gonna go for 2 to 4 hours or overnight if you're really patient. Probably best to go overnight if we're being honest. Okay, before we get into our veggies, preheat the oven to 400. If you can. If you can work your own oven. We're gonna do yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, red onion. That's it. Bell pepper technique. Go around the outside, and you end up with these nice big bell pepper ears. 1/2-inch slices. Third and final veggie is our red onion. This thing's kind of a moose, so we're just gonna do 1/2 of it. We weren't kidding around that this red onion was a moose. 1/2 of it could provide for a small village. And onions will get you every time. Good onions, I guess, do that. Okay, to our veggies. A few tears, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, elbow twist of pepper, kosher salt, and we're gonna mix these up. Checking my goddamn rack and forgot my skillets I was re-seasoning in there. That's why you don't leave stuff in the oven. Okay, into our single sheet pan layering process. We're gonna do the chicken on one end, veggies on the other end. Try to keep them in a single layer. Don't stack these things up like a building. We kind of have the mother load of veggies, so we're gonna do our best to get this into a single layer. But if you have a couple that are dancing on top of each other, don't worry about it. Okay, oven's at 400. Take our sheet pan, in she goes. 30 minutes in there. Just let it do its thing. Now we're gonna make a tahini sauce. I'm gonna start with 1 clove of garlic. Just peel the thing. Don't need to cut it because the food processor will do the work your arms would have. 1/2 a cup of tahini. And try to give this thing a little stir before you get in there. Last time I did this, I was trying to break it up and I just splattered the thing right into my chin. Classic. Get out of there, you little dollop. Absolutely made that as hard as it could be. Moving forward, take the tahini right out of the jar and just eyeball 1/2 a cup. Juice of 1 lemon. 1/2 that dog. Some elbow grease into it. Thank you. Get a phantom strainer slid to you. Pour the juice in, That way we don't have anything rogue sliding in there. But you know what? I actually do want some of the pulp, so I'll take some of that. Just don't need the seeds. Half a teaspoon of cumin. That's gonna take this up a notch. A little sprinkle of salt. And we'll taste it and add a little more salt if we need to at the end, as well as a little pepper. No oil in here, because the tahini, I guess, is slippery enough. So we're gonna give this a mix before we add a half a cup of water. Why is this shooting out of here? Didn't need that. Okay, next up, we're gonna add a half a cup of hot water to this. Take it from a paste to a sauce. I don't know why they would have these two holes on the top. Surely that's a design flaw. Like if you're standing over this and turn it on, you're getting tahini right in both eyeballs. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe it needs the airflow. This thing is so aggressive. I also don't like having my fingers anywhere near that damn thing. Let's give our sauce a little tasty poo. If that chicken's good, this is gonna make it better. I'm gonna wipe the sides down and give it a couple more mixes. If anybody has food processor recommendations, please share them below, because this thing is spilling out into my face and onto my cutting board. I mean, it did make a pretty damn good sauce though, so. And I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that would be a lot harder to mix yourself. So, sauce is done. Okay, a little side note here. Take your pita breads, get them a little bit moist with a tiny bit of water, wrap them up, and either microwave them for 30 seconds or just put them under where the hot air is kind of releasing from your oven, which mine happens to be right here, which is why it's burning the hell out of my fingertips. And just kind of rotate that every few minutes while your chicken cooks. That'll kind of warm up your pita breads. Game on. Okay, our sheet pan's coming out. There we go. Pretty damn good. All right, let's plate this bad Billy. Now, I don't know if you want to take this as like a plate like this or go for it like a taco, but it's kind of however you feel. I'm probably gonna go the taco route right now. Definitely kind of overshot the sauce for this, but I guess we'll have to come up with some other meals to use this, because that is a boatload of tahini for 1 or 2 plates, but it is what it is. A big chicken shawarma pita taco slathered in tahini sauce. Okay, let's try this thing. Son of a seal, that is good. That was a fast, easy weeknight meal. There you go, single sheet pan chicken shawarma done easy at home. Thanks for watching. Pretty good.